Hello? If you make a video and no one is watching it, if you make a video and no one sees it, is it actually happening? I'm eating these from our Chinese meal of a couple of days ago. And I'm wondering about stuff. Make the best video you can! Oh my god, are you ruining that? Alright. I'm gonna read some more from this diary, my mom's. I did a audio version earlier, but I couldn't upload it. I haven't figured out how to convert it to video. I'll do it later. So this will be like part 7. We drove across country today to the coast. 4/22/93, Thursday. The countryside was beautiful. First large fields, then through mountains, very twisty, curvy roads. Finally, through groves of redwoods, and then the Pacific Ocean was in front of us. We had lunch next to Clear Lake. Today, we saw so much beautiful country, I wished I could have been taking pictures every minute. The Pacific Ocean is lovely. We drove down Route 1 to Van Dam State Park, where we camped for the night. Camped right across from ocean. We are below Mendocino, where Angela Lansbury filmed Murder, She Wrote. The trees in this park are beautiful. So quiet here. We played Yahtzee and soon to bed. 4/23/93, up at 8 o'clock after a restless night. Quiet and peaceful, though. Awoke to rain pattering on the roof. Surprise after beautiful day yesterday. Had breakfast, went to small visitor center. Interesting facts about the sea. Left campground at 11:15. Drove down Route 1. Spectacular. Ocean waves dashing against huge rocks. Road twisty and turny. Had lunch overlooking sea and cattle. Came to Salt Point State Park about 3:30. We planned to go further, but Ranger called and they were full. We ended up in Overflow, which is by the sea. Rained on and on. Sun came out a little while. Had supper. Wrote a letter to Sally and played a game of cards. Bill won. Hope Darlene doesn't have police out. No phone call. I promised I would. Awoke to a lovely sunny day. A little fog along the coast. We left Salt Point at 8:30. Drove down the coast, ocean waves and rugged coastline beautiful. Then road came away from coast and we drove between green pastures with lots of cattle. At one place along a lagoon at something we saw at Jenner. We saw many seals basking in the sun. They were on this side of the beach, below us. A sight to see. We left Route 1 and headed to Petaluma and the KOA there. Got there at noon. Got a space. Nice camp. Bill and I took much needed showers. Signed up for San Francisco trip tomorrow. Bill had to turn off water because there is a leak. Water under my seat and in rug too. Hard without water, but at least we have a drain. I made chicken tonight for supper. I took a walk around the camp and twice to office store. We ate lunch outside, but too cool at supper time. Called Darlene to tell her we wouldn't be back until next week. Today we had a fabulous trip to San Francisco. 425.93. Went with KOA tour. There were 3 other couples and we went in a van. Our tour director was Roy and he was very informative. Walked on Golden Gate Bridge. Saw bridge from hill above. Drove us through beautiful sections of the city. Golden Gate Park. Japanese tea gardens. Ride on cable car. Ate at Fisherman's Wharf. I had clam chowder in sourdough bread. Shopped at Chinatown. Really great day. San Francisco is a beautiful city. At Fisherman's Wharf saw a robot man begging. He acted like a robot. Would stand perfectly still until someone put money in cup. Then he would act like a robot. Funny. We were gone from 8:30 until 4:30. Much better than driving motorhome in the city, especially up and down those steep hills. Tonight I couldn't sleep. Wrote postcards. They had a postcard war in San Francisco. Postcard. First they were 5 for $1, next 7 for $1, 8 for $1, 10 for $1, and finally 12 for $1. So we ended up with 27. That's a lot of writing. Today we left KOA at Petaluma for Larry's, 426.93. Had a nice ride through Napa country, which is wine country. Lots of grapes growing. Also through farming country. Got back about 1:30. Darlene surprised to see us. Larry out doing hay. We're still trying to dry out. 427.93. Bill mowed the lawn. I did a huge laundry. Sunny and 80, so laundry dried well. Nice wind, too. Darlene and I made trip to Escalon. I went to post office to buy 19-cent stamps. Sent off 29 postcards. Gets expensive. We also made a run to Modesto. Larry took a load of hay out tonight and fell and hurt his leg. I watched a movie with Darlene. 428.93. Got up late. Darlene out raking hay here on ranch. She said while we were away, the front yard got flooded from ranch next door. Also, young heifers got out. They were squeezing between the stancho. Only 3 got out, and they wanted in right away. I took a shower this morning. Bill worked in yard pulling weeds. We decided to take motorhome to have water problem checked out. We've been without water for 5 days now. Larry out working in hay again. He felt he had to do some hay work because his large equipment hasn't sold. Had to go out and replace a tractor, as he sold most of them. Went to Brawley's trailer in Modesto, which is connected to Manteca trailer where we dump. They checked water system out and found out we need a new water heater. Put one in. We were there 2 hours. Cost a fortune. $260 for water heater and $73 to put it in. Anyway, we don't have a leak now and have plenty of hot water. Though we did have hot water before. Made leftovers for supper and watched TV. Beautiful day. 80 degrees and breezy. Darlene had to rake again today. She was upset because Larry said she didn't do it right. 429.93. I wrote a letter to Sister and Charlie. I got a lot of letters from Sister. She keeps me informed of news at home. Bill worked in the yard. Another day in 80s and breezy. Darlene and I went to Modesto to take film and look at Fifth Wheel. Nice RV and nice man who is selling it. Said he and his wife were going to go full time, but she didn't like it. 430.93. Another sunny 80-degree breezy day. Larry and Darlene went to another ranch to do hay. When they got back, Larry baled hay here. And then at supper time, he picked up the bales with harrow bed and put them in barn. Lots of dust blowing into motorhome. Another letter from Sister. Surprised to hear about Joyce and Greg getting married. Cools off every evening and is about 52 degrees in the morning. Last night, snowy the dog barked and a cow mooed. Bill went out to be sure cow wasn't out. Darlene said she did same. Finished book Bloodline by Selden. Did a little fancy work trying to learn how to do counted cross stitch. I find it hard not to make mistakes. Had fish for supper. About 7:30, Larry went out to bale the other ranch's hay. I didn't know how he keeps up. I don't know how he keeps up. Guess that's why he is so cranky. 5/1/93. Another gorgeous day. I put pictures in an album. Have it full already. We'll have to start another. Darlene went out to help Larry in field. Pretty hot and dusty out there. She came back about 2 o'clock and we went off to yard sailing. Came to one house where a comical lady was. Had a lot of fun there. Got a few items. Darlene got shirts for Larry. He needs them. I got a sweatshirt for Greg with tractor on for 10 cents, brand new. When we got back, Bill said Larry had gone to tractor pull. Darlene went to find him. They were there until 9 p.m. Darlene said it was exciting but noisy. We could hear the noise at motorhome. I'm reading The Spring of the Tiger by Victoria Holt. I fed cattle while they were away. Got letters from all the ladies at Card Club. Surprise and really nice. They say spring has arrived in Bucks County. 5/2/93. The weather was perfect today. 80 degrees, sunny and cool breeze. I wrote letters. Bill didn't do much, just rested. We sat outside some under canopy. Darlene and Larry collected junk in truck and took 2 loads to dumpster in town. Then Larry went out to nearby ranch to bale and pick up bales. Greg called tonight. He was really tired, but we had a nice chat. Rock has mowed lawn 3 times already. Joyce getting ready to paint farmhouse inside. Bathroom is getting fixed. I love being here, but I hate missing so much happening at home. I made meatloaf, baked potatoes, glazed carrots for supper. Lettuce is $2 a head, so we are missing our salads. Bought 10 pounds, about 22 large oranges at Farmer John's Market on Route 120 the other day. We eat lots each day. Delicious. Watched movie Blind Spot tonight. To bed at 11:30 p.m. 5/3/93. Today the weather was cool and windy, overcast, and a couple drops of rain in afternoon. Got so windy Bill had to take down our awning. Darlene, Larry, and Bill put the 15 older heifers in another field. Small opening to get them in. Had trouble with them cooperating, but finally got them in. Then they let the little younger ones out of holding pen to larger field. Boy, did they kick up their heels. Fun to watch. Watched first half of movie Murder in the Heartland. Took place about 1958 in Nebraska. Had leftovers for supper.